Remember Levi? The little boy with Klippel-Feil syndrome from Skullhead Troop. He first came to my attention in the fall of 2024. He was about 18 months old then. Where was his family, I wondered. The next moment, he sidled up to a grown adult female. And poured all his attention on grooming her. So attentive, I presumed that the female had to be someone he cares dearly about. His mother. Perhaps he thought there would be reciprocation. This is the norm in their world. But his mother just gave him the cold shoulder. And left. I don't have a clue why his very own mother shunned him. Did she see him differently because of his neck deformation and the way he walked? I didn't think about it much as I hadn't bumped into him until the following year, in May. And there he was, seemingly all by himself. He was in Loina's territory. What was his business here? Why wasn't he with his family in Skullhead Troop? No, this grown female is a Loina's. Why was he even here? Then it just struck me that this female from Loina's troop was protecting him. There is only one explanation to tie all these up. Perhaps Levi had been expelled from Skullhead Troop, and a female from Poor Levi, he was at most 2 years old then, way too early to be on his own. By early June, my suspicion had been confirmed. There he was again. Frolicking with the juveniles in Loina's troop. Yes, it did seem Levi had been adopted by Loina's troop. Moreover, they allowed him to take goodies with him too. So Levi had been extremely fortunate to live a life in a troop again. On average, a male leaves his natal troop at the age of 4. And it takes at least another 4 to 5 years before he is accepted into another troop. I suppose Levi made an exception as he was still a juvenile when he was expelled, and that the many sterile females in Loina's troop might have taken pity on him. The question is, will he be able to stay and become a true member of his host, without ever first transitioning to a boy band? I bumped into him 2 months later in August 2025. He was limping then. It looked like he couldn't put weight on his right leg. And there was a bare patch of skin on his right loin. Whatever wound he had on his right loin had healed, but his right leg was still problematic. That's the same female who had been protecting him since the very first time I met him in Loina's troop. Poor Levi, did someone in the troop attack him? Troop politics is never easy, even for a seasoned grown-up, let alone a juvenile, a novice in a foreign troop. Thank goodness that he still had that same female on his side. By the way, Monkey's Inc. has named her Cinderpaw. I supposed he had learnt his lesson. Hopefully, he would not repeat it. He had done well to have made it that far. Knowing who's who, and navigating the intricate hierarchy as a newcomer who is disadvantaged with a Klippel-Feil deformity. The question is, would he still be able to stay as he grows older and bigger? I bumped into him on the forest trail about 4 months later in December 2025. Was he alone? My first reaction. Had the time finally come for his expulsion from Levi's troop as he turned nearly 3 years old? It is not uncommon for a 3-year-old to leave. For instance, Spocky in our gang left with his brother Batty when he was about 2.5 years old. Oh well, at least his limp had got better. And who is this young grown-up male? Just then I realized he wasn't actually far away from Levi's troop. And there was Cinderpaw again. Thank goodness, Levi's time with Levi's troop hadn't come yet. He was still very much under Cinderpaw's wings. but his right leg was still not 100% back to normal. He was still small. His odds of making it would be higher if he could manage to stay in Loina's troop for another 6 or 7 months. I suppose Cinderpaw was the very reason he could stay. In a way, she's more a mother to him than his own, who booted him out so early. There are still many skills he hasn't quite mastered yet. By staying longer, he could hone those skills better under guidance. Look, that's Tiny. Tina's son, born in 2017. He was still waiting to be accepted into Loina's troop after nearly 4 years in their boy band. Why was Levi moving in his direction? What a marvelous guardian Cinderpaw was, wasn't she? Just then I realized there is indeed a third option for Levi. He could transition into Loina's boy band. That would be an even better option for him. Doesn't Levi look well? But he hasn't grown much bigger though. Who is he playing with? Is he one of the boys in Loina's boy band? Yup, if Tiny is here, these are all the boys in Loina's boy band. Moreover, there's Cinderpaw again. I think Levi is having the best of both worlds. Indeed, the guidance and protection from Singapore while staying in Loina's troop, and the friendship of the bachelors in Loina's boy band. He could ease into the transition naturally. Isn't this great, Levi? This is made possible by the kindness of an exceptional female, Singapore, who has taken Levi under her wings when he was wandering in the wild like an orphan. Where has Tiny gone? Did Levi get himself some goodies from that car? Who's that juvenile? That's Pip, Pepper's son born in 2024. Tiny's back. He and the others have left him alone despite him having a mouthful of goodies. And he's playing again with Pip. Levi has made significant inroads into both worlds since I last saw him. And his limp has almost gone. Okay, his right leg may still have a problem. But everything considered, he has fared so much better than everyone expected.